Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Howard Rink here at St. George's in Middletown, Rhode Island for a Commonwealth Coast Conference men's ice hockey matchup between Salve Regina University and Endicott College. Hello again and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight. At long last, the Seahawks men's hockey team will take to the ice here at home. 618 days since the Seahawks last had a home match, and a lot has changed since then. Stating the obvious, COVID taking away last season, a lot of new faces on both teams, but a familiar foe here today for Salve Regina, the Endicott Gulls. And the Seahawks have a long history. Even though the Gulls are a relatively new program, they've already met in a conference championship. They've met in the playoffs twice. It'll be interesting to see this rivalry renewed here tonight at St. George's, a new home for the Seahawks, and we are underway. The Gulls with it first. Matt Giroux, who scored the third and final goal for the Seahawks, will dump this one in for an early icing. Salve Regina 0-1. They lost a thriller in overtime up in Northfield, Vermont to Norwich to open the season last weekend. The Gulls went and beat Salem State 3-0. They are 1-0 on the season. First conference match of the year for both teams as well. In net, Connor O'Brien, the senior from Pinellas Park, Florida, for Endicott. 18 saves, no goals allowed last weekend in the opener for the Gulls. Nicholas Latinovich, the senior, and he will get the start here again today for Salve Regina. Trying to keep it alive at the blue line. DiStefani can't stay on side. And we will draw in neutral ice. 5th season for Salve Regina head coach Zach Klon at the helm of the Seahawks squad. His first year, unforgettable. The team made it all the way to the national title game. Seahawks have goals, so do the Gulls, to try and get to that stage. But a long time between now and then. Same for R.J. Tolan, 8th season, 7th as a varsity head coach. He was a club coach for 1 year, 8th season overall with the Gulls. Both of these teams, the CCC, a very strong conference, hockey-wise. And in that year, 2018, 3 CCC schools in the national title game. So a very exciting early on matchup. A lot of icing here early on. Both sides trying to get accustomed to the home rink. Zach Mazur will draw here against DiStefani in the attacking end, and it's won by the Gulls. Giroux at the right point, dumps it down the boards, gets the return pass. His shot whistles wide. Spencer Stanley, junior captain, trying to dig it out in the corner. Left wing side cannot. DiStefani throws a shoulder, puck loose in behind the net. Seahawks trying to carry it out. Gulls do a good job of not getting away in the corner, but outletted through center. Here comes Stanley over the blue line left side. Swings it all the way across. Too wide for DiStefani. Puck hopped around on the far side boards. Walensky looking to swing it in deep, and the Gulls will come away with it. Connor Beatty zigzags around Carangelo and dumps it into the left wing corner. He will come to the bench for a change. Brendan Kim plays it behind the net. Cam Boudreau through center. Brendan Kim lost it. Seahawks get it back. Here comes Carangelo over the line. He'll send it on the goal. Saved by O'Brien. Up and out of play with 18:27 to go in the first period. Just 6 players left on this Salve Regina squad. 15 for Endicott since the two teams last met. Big conference game right out of the chute. Gulls ranked 9th in the nation coming into tonight after that 3-0 win. Here's Carangelo off a giveaway, darting down the middle with a shot, and O'Brien hangs on. It was a scoreless game deep into the second period for Endicott versus Salem State. And then Eric Manukian, with 30 seconds left, opened the scoring. Kevin Craig made it 2-0 in the third, and then an empty net goal. Heavy hit at the blue line. No icing here. Puck deflected in. Tiptoed in front. That one took a good hop for the Gulls. They couldn't finish it. Out to the point for a drive from Parker Schultz. Puck loose in behind the net. Wraparound chance. Looks on the blue paint. Tried to jam it home. Plenty of Seahawks there to block it. And now they'll outlet it through center. Thrown in on O'Brien. He gloves it down and then just fires it quickly back out. Noah Strong looking to dump it in. He takes a hit. In behind the net, Josh Kroon skates through center and will flick it into the right wing corner. Eric Johansson trying to get to it. Gulls look to skate it out. Chipped off the glass, out to center. Kroon able to get a stick on it. In deep now, Garrett Zaremli banks it off the boards out to center. Gulls fire it right back in. Seahawks with it. Zaremli off the boards now for Kroon. Looking to move it to Sage Englund. He'll tap it to himself down the left wing side into the attacking end. Puck lost at the point. Hopped into the slot. Turning with it is Englund, and his backhand shot saved by O'Brien. Rebound hops all the way out to the right wing circle. Skated out here for the Gulls, who had numbers for a moment. And now they'll chase it into the corner. Kroon knocks it away. Puck loose in behind the cage. Kroon still tangling for it. Seth Benson outlets it up. No icing here as O'Brien watches it go by. Too wide, though, for Caden Krause to play. Matt Giroux to the far side. Spencer Stanley crashing down the board. Seahawks take it away. Dancing up high with a shot. That's Gasick. Actually made that Brendan Borges who had that chance. Here's Spencer Stanley, pinned to the far boards. Puck comes free. Borges will send it softly in behind the net, giving chases Griffin Leonard. Centering pass out in front, takes a big hop, and it's saved by O'Brien. I think that was Rinky, the one who tipped that on the goal. 16-18 to go here in the first period, no score. Griffin Leonard will draw for Salve in the attacking end, and it's won by the Gulls. In behind the net, Parker Schultz will look to headman it out. Moves it across, Kevin Craig sends it rink wide into the corner, and this will be icing. Faceoff will come all the way back down into the attacking end for Salve. Seahawks moving right to left here in this first period. It's been a while since we had a hockey game. Gulls will move left to right in their road blues with the green trim. Seahawks in the home whites. DiStefani on the draw for Salve. He wins it. Boudreau back to Walensky. His drive saved by O'Brien. Rebound hops high into the corner. Seahawks. DiStefani trying to center it. It gets all the way through and back down. Seahawks will chase it into their own end. Brendan Kim leaves it behind the net. Walensky able to get around a man at center. Accelerates over the line right side. Now takes it wide. Stop and start in behind the net. Walensky banks it up the boards. Kim. Boudreau throws it in front. Tipped on the goal and wide by Sennett. Walensky, right wing corner. Seahawks really connecting some passes right now. And you've had a year and a half to practice. Granted, a lot of new guys. Only the second game of the year. Second collegiate game for many of these players. Seahawks, though, showing some experience already. Here comes Walensky off a steal, and that one is blocked. Seahawks force a turnover, and that one, Kim can't hold it in at the blue line, does not like the call. .15:08 to go in the first. Seahawks putting heavy pressure on Connor O'Brien. Seahawks win the draw. Shoemaker, though, has to chase it all the way back. That one thrown on the net. Latinovich there to make the save. First chance in a while for Endicott. Here's one from the point. Blocked by Gasick. Outlet pass deflects up and out. Off the protective netting and out of play. Seahawks will draw in the, Gulls will draw on the attacking end. Puck one in behind the net. One-armed into the right wing board. Seahawks trying to squirt it free. Gulls throw it on the net. Latinovich paddles it away. McLean angles it softly off the boards and down. Gulls will work out of their own end now. Cam Speck has that one deflect wide and into the right wing corner of the defensive end. Can't be held in by Azzano at the blue line. Carangelo will scoop it deep in the corner. Sweeps it across to Azzano. Looking to navigate the near side. Back behind the net, Carangelo will send it away to Stanley. Azzano to Carangelo now through center. And he'll sky it into the right wing corner. Seahawks in the midst of a change. 14 minutes to go in a scoreless first period. Seahawks have dominated the chances here early on. Not able to find the back of the net. Here's a chance to the left wing side. Deaking, backhand through the slot to the right side. Trying to play it across, and that one jammed just wide of the pipe on the left side. Scramble in front. Latinovich able to find it and cover it up. That was Kushinsky who had that chance with Latinovich tied up to his left, and he jammed it wide of the post on the scramble. Kurapov on the draw here for for Endicott with DiStefani. Seahawks win it. Englund near side, chips it off the glass, given back to the Gulls at center. Englund will try again to send it in deep. Tipped by Benson. Tie up in front of the Endicott bench. Matt Giroux in deep, chased by Kraus, who turns it over. Floats it high into the slot, deflected by Kuczynski out to center. Garrett Zaremli now backtracking. Will play it across to the near side to Josh Kroon. That one heads up right into the Endicott bench. 13:08 to go in the first. A little bit of extracurricular here behind the net. It was Caden Kraus and Noah Strawn tied up. Kraus, one of those 6 Seahawk players who has faced Endicott before. That'll be the interesting thing. I mean, some of the great rivalries here in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. So many players graduated or moved on. All these rivalries being renewed here in the early going this year. Griffin Leonard drops the shoulder in deep. 2 goals in the corner, able to come away with the puck. Seahawks stick with it, though. Giroux sends it up the near boards. Tipped by Azano. And he's spilled out by Kuczynski. Here comes Leonard. Softly over the line. Carries top of the right wing circle. Dumps it in behind the net. Puck loose in the left wing corner now. Seahawks trying to keep it alive. Gulls. Outlet it. Laurenchak to the far side. Brendan Kim will look to skate it out. Leonard looks to send it in deep. It gets all the way in on O'Brien. Leonard will come to the bench for a change. Gowlin. He plays it in. Puck turned over in the corner for a drive. And it's held by Latinovich. Kevin Craig wide on the left side with that one-time chance on the slap shot. 11:51 to go in the first period. Gulls draw in the attacking end, left wing circle. Mitch Shaheen against DiStefani. One back to the blue line. That one thrown into the slot is blocked. And ricochets out to center. Craig looks to punch it back in. Latinovich will let it go by. Puck up the near side board. Sennett wanted to move it out. Back in deep. Seahawks trying to carry it out now. That's Boudreau. Zigzagging his way through 2 goals. Carries over the blue line. Down the middle of the shot. And I think they call him offside. They do. 11:28 to go in the first. Carangelo will draw for Salve against Shaheen. Just outside the zone, right side. Seahawks win it. Kroon swings it in around the boards. Carangelo, right wing corner. Crashing in is McLean. Neither of them can get to the puck. Back come the Gulls. Gowlin takes a hit left side as he dumps it in behind the net. Kroon looking to leave it in deep. Chased into the corner now. Gulls converge there and pick it away. Puck pinned behind the net. McLean. Carangelo skates onto it, looks to move it into the middle. Gassick cannot carry it over the blue line. He's offside. The Gulls will take possession here with 10:54 to go. They send it down, and this is icing. Gulls, the reigning CCC champs. They won the 2019-2020 title. They also won in 2016-17. With no season last year, they're still the champs. They're the ones everyone is gunning for. Shot from the blue line from Azano, saved by O'Brien. And they were picked number 1 in the conference. They got all the first place votes but 1. And that went to Salve Regina, who was picked 3rd in the CCC. Azano knocked down in front of the Gulls bench. They like that. Back the other way. Here's Zach Mazer. Over the line left side. Takes it wide into the corner. Gets the return pass, top of the circle. Dekes his way around. One man lost the puck. Stanley gets it ahead to Kraus. Will just clear the zone. Manukian sends it to the blue line. Takes a hit from Kraus. Stanley in deep. Around 2 Azano. Rink wide now. Gassick. I think that board just couldn't control it. The two of them collide after the whistle. And the chippiness picking up here in this first period, about midway through. And the Gulls have settled in here. There's a barrage of chances early for Salve. Endicott, I think, finding their legs a little bit here after what was probably a 2.5-hour bus ride coming from the North Shore, trying to get through Boston down here to Middletown. 9:56 to go in the first, no score. Gulls win the draw in the neutral zone. Skip it ahead. Boudreau. If that one wasn't deflected, it's icing, and it was. Faceoff will come now into the attacking end for Endicott. Kurapov and DiStefani on the draw. Won by the Gulls. In behind the net, being harassed. Kuczynski dropped it into the corner. Strawn. Left wing circle. For a shot. Rebound given up by Latinovic. Off the shot there from Kurapov. Boudreau. Into the far corner. Brendan Kim hopped it out to center. Given back to the Gulls. They send it in deep once again, but they had a man offside. Here comes Boudreau back the other way. Over the line left side. One-time shot held by O'Brien. $9:17 to go in the first. Offensive zone draw here for Salve. Carangelo will be the one to take it for Salve. Against Zach Mazer. Left wing circle in the attacking end. Carangelo tried to win it into the corner. Gulls do control it. This one hopped into the slot for a shot, and Stanley denied by O'Brien. That one just took a favorable bounce off the end boards right to Stanley, about 6 feet away, right dead center in the slot. And O'Brien snags it with the glove. He has been busy here in this first period. Carangelo and Mazer again in the right wing circle. One cleanly by Carangelo. Gulls, though, do a good job to hustle to the puck and disrupt the Seahawks here. Mazer now forces the turnover, moves it in back behind the net. Seahawks forecheck, though, keeping the Gulls from getting this one going, and Carangelo has the steal. Given back to Mazer in behind the net. He'll skate into the left wing corner. Seahawks again pressuring the puck early on here. McLean throws a shoulder in the corner. Forces it back to Craig in deep. Angled up the boards and given away at center to Azzano. Stanley wanted to send it across. That's deflected. Comes right back to him now. Wanted to carry it wide, and then he has it poked away by Connor Beatty. Stanley looks to push it in. McLean will give chase. Gulls with it. Near side. Kuczynski. Given away to Leonard. McLean sprinting right side for it. Stop and start in the right wing circle. Moves it up to the blue line. Here's Shoemaker with a drive, and that one's blocked. Zaremli chasing Beatty into the corner left side. He wanted to move it into the slot. Taken back by Shoemaker. Harassed into the corner by Laurenchak. Out through center. Borges zigzags his way across the ice. And now we'll swing back. Sends it all the way across. Leonard over the line. He'll throw it on the goal. Saved by O'Brien. Rinke looks to throw it back in front. Borges in behind the net. Spins back to the left side. Borges moves it into the slot. Shoemaker rips it on the goal high. Off the end glass. Seahawks collect it. Rinke left side. 2 men on him. Puck comes loose. And the Seahawks keep it on. Here's Leonard. Right side. Snaps it right through the slot. Out to the left side. Turning with it is Azan Dorset. Knocked back in by the Seahawks. Leonard rips it away. 1-on-2. Looks to center it. No one home in front for Salve. Seahawks trying to keep the pressure on here. That one skied out to center by the Gulls. Back come the Seahawks the other way. Right side, Englund ducks the shoulder into the corner. He gets knocked down. Gulls with a loose puck, and they'll skate it out through center. Here comes Matt Giroux. Near side. Looks to send it in, and I don't believe he gained center ice. And I think this will be icing, and it will be. As I said, new home here for the Seahawks. They'd spent the last decade plus up at the Portsmouth Abbey. Now here at St. George's, and a much higher ceiling, a very low roof at the barn up at the Abbey, and many pucks. It was an adjustment for road teams having to get used to such a low roof. Not the case anymore. Not that we won't probably see the occasional puck hit the ceiling here, but far less frequently than we did up at Portsmouth. Puck in the corner, right side. Boudreau looking to carry it out, and he rips it free from the scrum, pressured from behind. Leaves it along for Krause, over the line right side, looks to scoop it to himself into the corner, giving chase against Giroux. Given away in the middle, sent it with a shot, and that one rinked wide. Kim, stop and start at the blue line, moves it up top. Stanley throws it on the goal, looking to pick that right corner, just missed by inches. Sent it again, right side, across to Stanley, looking around, throws it on the cage. Save made by O'Brien. Seahawks collect the rebound. Walensky back into the slot for DiStefani, and that one deflects high and out of play. Great action there for Salve. Once again, very similar to how this game began, with the movement of the puck and the quick passes. 5.5 to go in the first. No score. DiStefani and Kurapov on the draw here in the attacking end for Salve. Left wing side. Tangle up on the draw. Puck loose in the slot. Collected by the Gulls. Through center. Kuczynski. Right side Kurapov. Stops in the corner. Looks to shuffle it up to the point. He's knocked down. Taken back by Sennett. Trying to hit Walensky in stride. Over the line left side. Walensky circles in behind the net. Now out to the right wing corner. Up top to the blue line. Across to Stanley. Top of the left wing circle. In the middle now. Walensky with a shot, and that one's blocked. Loose in front. Gulls scoop it up, but not out. Left wing corner. Walensky waiting. Walensky skates into the slot. Turns. Throws it on the goal. That one's blocked in front. Craig there to get in front of the shot. DiStefani, though, gobbles up the rebound in the corner. Skates up to the blue line. Hands off to Stanley. Down the boards right side. Looks to move it into the middle. Picked off by the Gulls. Floated up past DiStefani and down. No icing here. Seahawks will chase it. 4:39 to go in the first period. Here between Salve Regina and Endicott. Stick lost in the corner for Kuczynski. So the Lumber in the attacking zone for the Gulls out on the wing. Garrett Zaremli waiting for reinforcements here. Seahawks will start the rush, and he'll skate out from behind his goaltender. Gasick moves it up, turned over to the Gulls at the blue line. Zaremli fires it up, and this will be icing. Seahawks looking for a deflection. The officials don't agree. 4:06 to go in the first. Gulls will draw in the attacking end. See if the linesmen run over and grab the broken stick, and they do now. Offensive zone draw here for the Gulls. Laurenchak and Carangelo, the ones to take it in the right wing circle. Seahawks win it. Zaremli moves it around. Punched out to center. Gulls fire it back in. Puck hops past Latinovich. Josh Kroon in the corner, back behind the net for Zaremli. Angles it off the boards. Gasick one-hands it. Carangelo can't settle it down. Over the blue line, this play is offside. Seahawks not hearing the official. And the whistle will come with 3:43 to go in the first. Carangelo on the draw for Salve, won by the Gulls. Matt Giroux, near side, snaps it in. All the way around to the left wing corner. Brendan Kim swipes at it, gets it up to John McLean. Into the middle now, Carangelo with some space. Big tangle up on the far side. Delayed penalty coming here. Boudreau with a shot, and the save made by O'Brien. Delayed penalty coming, and a man down for Salve as well. A heavy hit away from the play. Penalty coming here. Trying to see the man who it is. I think that's Gassick who's shaken up. Bent over, skating now to the bench. Heavy hit away from the play. Now, talked about the lack of familiarity. Would this be a rivalry? A hit like that? Everyone is now introduced. Interference, the call. Eric Manukian, the man, going to the box with 3:25 to go. Power play for the Seahawks. And the Gulls get the clear. First power play of the night. Boudreau, hard off the boards into the left wing corner. Two Seahawks converge there. Trying to move it up to the point and set up the power play. And it deflects out. Zone. Faceoff will stay in the attacking zone here for Salve. A minute 36 to go on the power play. And they'll move this faceoff out. Just outside the zone, left side. And the Gulls will win it. Craig floats it all the way down. Big clear there for Endicott. 2:50 to go in the period, 1:25 to go on the power play. Boudreau to the far side. DiStefani caught an edge on the ice, and that will cause him to be offside. Neutral zone draw coming here. 2:38 to go in the period, 1:14 to go on the minor to Eric Manukian. Carangelo on the draw for Salve with Strawn, and he wins it. Actually, with Kurapov. Carangelo circles to the far side now. Down the board, swung around to Spencer Stanley. Up to Carangelo at the left point. Against the boards, now he'll walk it into the middle. Right side to Walensky, back to Carangelo up top. Left wing circle, Stanley for the one-time shot from Carangelo, and O'Brien eats it up. 50 seconds to go on the power play. 2:14 to go in the period. Seth Benson jumps in to take the draw here. Sophomore forward from Moorhead, Minnesota, wins it to Carangelo left side. Up top to the blue line, Stanley waiting. Sends it right side, Walensky. Back up top, Stanley. Touch left side, Carangelo. Backs up, drops it down deep. Borges against the boards, trying to muscle his way up. Benson comes in there to help. Stanley now down the boards left side. Seahawks trying to get it up to the blue line. Carangelo lost the puck at the blue line and then pulls down Zach Mazer. And this may end the power play here. They'll call the trip on Carangelo. 25 seconds were left on the power play. And now the Gulls will get their first power play after 25 seconds of 4-on-4. $150 to go. Attacking zone draw here for the Gulls. 4-on-4 for 25 seconds. Brendan Kim, freshman from Burnaby, British Columbia. Up to neutral ice, and Englund just swings it in deep. I think thinking he was on the PK. It's 4-on-4, so that is icing. 9 seconds left of 4-on-4. Kuczynski to take the draw. Manoukian waiting to get out of the box. And we will redraw. Kuczynski and Kraus on the draw. One back to Kim. Final seconds here of the 4-on-4. And out of the box is Manoukian. He'll jump right into the play. Out of the box. He'll jump into the power play here. He receives the puck wide on the left side. Throws it on the net. Save made by Latinovich. Rebound into the corner. Controlled by the Gulls. Power play here for Endicott with 1:15 to go in the period. Mazur. Left wing side. Works his way into the middle. His pass deflected. Kept alive at the blue line by Manoukian. Seahawks trying to find it so they can clear it. Deflected out. Kraus with 52 seconds. Wanted to carry up the boards left side. Sennett lost it. Taken back by Ryan Willett, freshman from Bayville, New York. Sends it left side. Zaremli with a big hit. Latinovich leaves it behind for Kroon. He wraps it around the boards. George Sennett collects it, and he's got a chance shorthanded. Over the blue line, sends it all the way across. Glove down in the slot. Thrown on the net by DiStefani, and that's blocked with 26 seconds to go in the period. Seahawks with the puck, and would probably just look to kill some time here. Not in a hurry is Zaremli on the near side. Rink-wide pass, angled off the boards. DiStefani has sent it in front. Puck hop just wide of his stick as he was darting to the front of the net. 10 seconds to go in the period. Kuczynski, right side. Puck loose in the corner, thrown into the slot for a shot that goes high. That was Willett on the doorstep, and that is how the first period will come to a close. 10 seconds left of power play time for the Gulls. When we resume play, no score here through one period. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll take a break and be back with the call of the second period. Welcome back to St. George's, start of the second period. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Endicott will have 10 seconds of power play time to start the second period here. And the 10 seconds up on the board. Tyler Carangelo, the man in the box. See if the Seahawks can win this draw, which they do. They send it forward. Lozano on the entry from the Gulls, tied up in the corner. Spencer Stanley with 3 seconds. That'll do it for the power play. No icing here. Walensky comes on as Carangelo heads to the bench. Giroux tied up left wing side. Walensky free with the puck. Spins in the left wing corner. Double team there. 18-5, the Seahawks outshot the Gulls in that first period. Connor Beatty pressured from behind. DiStefani comes away with the puck and now looks to turn the corner. Accelerates through center over the line right side. He carries it into the right wing corner. Looks to send it in front. Walensky with a shot that goes high. Matt Giroux carries through center. Puck around the boards into the left wing corner. Gassick trying to move it up and out. Mazur crashing in left side. He takes it away. Working on Kim. Brendan Kim, though, races to it. Free in the right corner. Looks to carry out. Down the middle here comes Carangelo. Puts on the brakes. Wristed on the net, and that's blocked by Craig. Kept onside by Boudreau. Left wing corner. To the circle. Throws it behind the cage. Gassick now in the right wing corner. He ducks the shoulder around Craig. Alone in behind the net, he stops, looks to turn back to the inside. Pinned down against the boards. Boudreau backhands it in front. Puck is loose, and O'Brien then freezes it. More pushing and shoving and jawing here after the whistle. 18:30 to go in the second. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Seahawks with the attacking zone draw. Carangelo will take it left wing circle for Salve. He wins it. Back to McLean. His drive held by O'Brien. John McLean has the only 2 goals for the Seahawks this year against Norwich on opening night. McLean coming back for a 5th year. He has it here. Left wing corner, moves it up to the point. Thrown on the cage. That one's blocked. That was Josh Kroon with the chance. And he will chase it back here. Carangelo turns through center. Hands off to McLean. Down the middle. He looks to wrist it on the net. Craig deflects it up and out of play. .18:05 to go in the second. Well, the Gulls played a scoreless game deep into the second period versus Salem State. Scoreless here. Seahawks have dominated the chances. Just waiting to break through. Azano at the point, left side. In deep behind the net. Right wing corner, England trying to keep it alive, moves it into the corner. Wanted to get the return pass, instead it deflects to Shoemaker. He can't hold it in at the blue line. Azano will reset. Seth Benson. Rink wide. Deflected in by the Gulls. Kraus will grab it in the corner right side for Salve. Puts on the brakes in behind the net. Looking to swing it out front. Shoemaker crashing in right side. Touches it to Kraus. Spinning in the right wing corner. He carries in behind the net. Hit off the puck by Mitch Shaheen. Seahawks keep it alive. Benson up high. Hands off to Shoemaker. Tied up along the boards. England pokes it in deep. Wanted to get it to Kraus. A lot of play here along the near side boards in the corner right side. Caden Kraus into the corner left side. Azano knocked down before he got to the puck, and that will be a penalty. Delayed call coming here against the Gulls. Our second penalty of the night. So they will call interference here with 17:04 to go. Heading to the box is Elliot Clemens. Second power play for Salve Regina. DiStefani will take the attacking zone draw left side, and he wins it. Battled for it, though, and it's knifed off the blue line. Kuczynski trying to streak shorthanded. Back come the Seahawks the other way. DiStefani down the right-hand side along the boards. Battle for it there. Puck comes free in front. Sennett moves it left side. McLean rips it on the goal and into the glove of Connor O'Brien. DiStefani will take the draw. Andrew Kurapov, sophomore from Oregon, out there for Endicott. Seahawks won the draw. Up to the blue line. Boudreau across to Brendan Kim. Up top, Boudreau dekes his way into the slot. Couldn't get to the shot. Deflected back into the defensive zone. Boudreau harassed by Kurapov all the way. Seahawks restart the rush. Brendan Kim swings it on back to Boudreau over the blue line, and the Seahawks are offside. Sennett not able to hold the line. 16:10 to go in the second, 1:07 to go on the second power play of the night for Salve Regina. Mitch Shaheen to take the draw here for Endicott versus Carangelo. Just outside the zone left side, and the Gulls win it. Craig punches it hard off the glass and down. Minute left on the power play. Latinovich leaves it for Spencer Stanley. The junior captain accelerates forward, gets it across to Mitch Walensky with speed. Fans on the shot. Everyone's okay. That puck had eyes, luckily for about a foot over our heads.
Oh my God.
Well, that's going to wake everybody up.
Yeah.
Me and cameraman Steven Pasadelis. A little bit of extra adrenaline now. Here comes Spencer Stanley. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Carangelo. Walensky up top to Stanley, who can't keep it in at the blue line. Stanley. Left side. Carries over the line. Wrists it on the net. O'Brien makes the save. Rebound in behind the cage. Punched around the boards. Gulls looking to streak here out of the box. Here comes Ryan Willett left side. He throws it in the middle. For a shot, and they score! Zach Mazer and the Gulls, after being outchanced and outshot for most of the game, they will take the lead. 14:51 to go in the second period. Endicott takes the 1-0 lead. Zach Mazer makes it 1-0 Gulls. And that's one of those things, you have so many chances when you're Salve and you don't bury them. It starts to favor the team that is being outchanced. It seems to always happen that way. Seahawks, though, just have to stick to their game. They've been getting great looks. That's a big momentum. Here comes Englund trying to center it for Kraus. He gobbles it off the boards left side. Back behind the cage, across. Kraus down the right wing side. Carries it right in front. Can't control the puck, and then he sends it wide. Griffin Leonard left side. Back to Kraus. His one-timer fanned on. Out to Kroon. Across now to Zaremli. Kroon behind the net. Here's Sennett. He'll swing it into the zone, looking to give chase. Matt Giroux in deep. Moves it up through center. Hands off right side. Kurapov down the right-hand side. Throws it on the cage through the slot. Left wing side kept alive. In deep. Kuczynski trying to muscle it on the goal. Puck is loose behind the net. Kim with it there for Salve. Up to Walensky through center. Scoops it forward to Sennett. Over the line. Wanted to drop it back to Walensky. A little behind the back pass. Picked off instead by Kurapov. And he'll just fire it in deep. It'll hop in front of the cage. Latinovich will leave it for Boudreau. Left wing corner looking to move it up. Cannot. Kept alive by Endicott. Giroux throws it on the cage. His wrist shot is wide. Noah Strawn on the corner left side for Endicott. Looking to keep it alive. Cycles it in deep. Kuczynski up the near side boards. He's spilt down. Walensky now across. Here comes Sennett. Left side. Throws it on the cage. Saved by O'Brien. Rebound up and out of play. .12:34 to go in the second. Offensive zone draw here for Salve Regina. Carangelo on it. Won by the Gulls. Here comes Craig. Dumped in by the Gulls, but this is icing. Azano plays it in behind the net. 12-12 to go in the second. Endicott leading 1-0. Azano takes a shot, drops it on back. Up to center, here's Carangelo. McLean over the line, wrists it high and wide. Rinke Crashing in left side. Looks like we have a hold being called here. And they call the hold here with 11:54 to go. Third power play here for Salve. Trailing 1-0. Spencer Stanley out from behind Latinovich. Near side Walensky. Over the line, just rips it on the net. He gets hit after the whistle. Spilled out right into the goal. .141 to go on the power play here for Salve. Hold. Sorry. Seth Benson will take the draw here for Salve Regina in the attacking end. Left side, Walensky with the drive into the glove of O'Brien. .137 to go on the power play. Puck on the near side boards. Carangelo at the blue line right side. Looks to wrist it in deep. Stanley now at the right point into the corner. Borges walks it up back to Stanley. Straight away up top now. Stanley wrists it on the goal wide. Out to the left side. Borges fires it around the boards. Corralled by Carangelo. Top of the right wing circle. Looks to walk it in deep. Moves it up top. Stanley all the way across. Walensky. Fakes into the middle. Carangelo deking his way down the middle. Lost the puck. Stanley left side now. Walensky with a drive. Blocked in front. All sorts of commotion. Stanley trying to turn and fire it. Everyone spilling down to the ice. Borges collects it top of the left wing circle on the reset here. Borges right side. He delays. Tied up in against the boards. Carangelo coming to the bench. Did not see that the puck was coming right to him. Seahawks bench furious. 30 seconds to go here on the power play. Brendan Kim turns it back to Boudreau. DiStefani up the right-hand side, chased by Craig. Puts on the brakes in the corner. Moves it to McLean. He taps it on the goal. Scrum in the corner. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Up top, Boudreau wristed on the goal. Tipped wide by Brendan Kim. 3 seconds. And that'll do it for the power play. Seahawks 0 for 3. On the power play here so far tonight. Offside is Willette. And he'll have to skate back to neutral ice. Seahawks will collect it. 9:40 to go in the second. McLean, tap to DiStefani. O'Brien moves it into the corner. Cam Speck. Back to center, Zaremli. Across the ice, McLean. Delaying. Looks to center to cross. Kraus trying to collect, trying to jam it 5-hole. Guarded perfectly there by O'Brien. Seahawks will corral it in their own zone. Kroon now will carry back in deep behind the net and wait. 9:05 to go in the second. Kroon across. Zaremli snapped up the right side. Puck deflects out of play. Teams will draw in neutral ice. 9 minutes exactly to go here in the second. Laurenchak and Kraus on the draw. Won by the Seahawks. Kroon fires it in. Hopped in on O'Brien. He makes the save. Rebound in behind the net now. Manukian. Chase left side. Puck deflected in by Azan Dorsett. He chases Zaremli into the corner. Shot from the point, saved by Latinovich. And rebound hops up and out of play. And then Kroon and Dorsett. Some pushing and shoving and a hit after the whistle. No penalty. I can't imagine the officials will let much more of that continue, though. I'm sure both players and both sides are going to be told that right now. Well, if anybody wondered if there would be enough fire in this game coming in, big rivalry game from everybody on the outside. Not as many faces familiar with each other. Both of these teams now well introduced with each other. 8.5 to go in the second. It's past the midpoint of this game. Endicott with the 1-0 lead. They have not had many shots. Carangelo sprints up the left-hand side. Fakes the drive. Now delayed. Sends it across. Shoemaker with a one-timer goes wide. Out through center, right side. Noah Strawn looks to shuffle it in front. That's blocked. Kuchinski crashing the cage. Can't get to it. Seahawks now back the other way. Handed off to Carangelo and his wrist shot into the glove of O'Brien, and then another big pile up in front, and all sorts of action now. And I will not be shocked to see penalties coming out of this. Looks like there was a push. I mean, Azano maybe got pushed into O'Brien, and there was definitely some retaliation. Kuchinski then knocks down Carangelo. The officials now trying to get control of the situation. And we'll see what happens out of this. Tyler Carangelo coming back just to the bench. And the officials are going to gather here. And let's see what we have. There may be nothing here. It may just be Kuchinski after the pushing and shoving. Nope, Carangelo skating now towards the penalty box. It depends. Say yes for now. So it looks like we may have matching minors here on Kuchinski and Carangelo. And it would appear we're skating 4-on-4, and we are. So 7:54 to go. So after all that, matching minors. Turned over. Here's Walensky. Stick handling into the middle. Able to keep the puck. Walensky trying to get to his forehand. Throws it on the cage from an off angle. O'Brien makes the save. In behind the net, Manukian. 4-on-4 for another minute and a half. Given back to Boudreau. DiStefani will take it in behind the cage. Near side, Rinky. Boudreau angles his way over the blue line right side. Swings into the corner. Look to move it up to the point. Held there, Walensky. Little toe drag, trying to get to the front of the net. Stops in behind the cage. 1-on-3, lost the puck. Punched out to the near side. Seahawks keep it in. Brendan Kim crashing into the corner. Behind the net now, Parker Schultz. Softly out to the far side to Kurapov. He scoops it end over end, bouncing in on the net. Latinovich will let it go by. 44 seconds left of 4-on-4. John McLean just peels the puck away in deep and now skates through center. McLean up the left side, across to Lozano. Waiting, throws it on the cage and it's blocked. Gets his own rebound, fires it on the net. That one almost trickled 5-hole. Now a whistle. Connor O'Brien keeping that one out. 28 seconds to go in the second, on the power play. 6:21 to go in the second. John McLean back to Stanley. Left side, a drive and a save made by O'Brien. Anthony Azzano. The moment that chance from the blue line. George Sennett on the draw. Still 4-on-4 here for 24 more seconds. Noah Strawn tripped over the blue line there. Lost the puck. Here comes Spencer Stanley. Quickly over the line right side. Top of the circle. Throws it on the cage. That one didn't miss by much. (30-8) is the shot advantage for Salve right now. They trail, though, 1-0. Shoemaker in the slot. His shot is blocked. And then he gets tied up with Ryan Gollin. And we're back to 5-on-5. Not for long. And here's a cross check immediately called on Drew Laurenchak. So, after the whistles have been swallowed for a while, back to the power play are the Seahawks. .546 to go in the second. DeStefani will take the draw against Eric Manukian. Seahawks win it. Kim keeps it in right side, snaps it across. McLean waiting, throws it on the cage. That's deflected in front. Wide into the right side corner. Near side, Gulls able to sweep it out. Here comes Clemens trying to chase it shorthanded. McLean stride for stride with him there down the left wing side. Clemens will just pin it to the boards. Wise move shorthanded, just trying to kill some time. 3 Seahawks in there trying to rake it free. McLean just throws his shoulder into Clemens. Actually make that rinky, I believe. Actually, that was Boudreau just muscling Clemens off the puck. Brendan Kim pinching down the right side. Sennett at center. And McLean not able to get off in time. Seahawks are offside. 1:11 to go on the power play. 4:56 to go in the second period. Seahawks trailing 1-0. Carangelo on the far side. Walensky circles back. Gets it to Spencer Stanley. Through center. He will carry it over the blue line, snap into the right wing corner. Borges corrals it there, sends it in behind the net. Back to Borges. Right along the goal line. In deep. Benson carries up the boards. Sends it across. Carangelo. Left side. Snaps it wide of the net. Carangelo with it back again. Left wing side. Faking. Shooting. Saved by O'Brien. Rebound was loose and a quick whistle. .30 seconds to go on the power play here for Salve. You can feel some of the frustration. Seahawks have had the lion's share of the chances, have not been able to best Connor O'Brien yet. This is their fourth power play. Walensky along the boards, far side. Back to Spencer Stanley up top along Carangelo. Top of the right wing circle. Stanley again up top. Carangelo up top, snap left side. One-time shot, that one loose on the blue paint. Hopped straight up in the air. Knocked down by Manukian. Stanley has his pass deflected by Kuczynski. And the Seahawks have to reset. And that'll do it for the power play. 0 for 4 is Salve on the man advantage. Benson in behind the net. Trying to one-hand it out in front. It trickles right past O'Brien on the blue paint. And the goals clear it to center. We have a whistle here. And the net, I believe, is off its moorings. 3:24 to go in the second. Offensive zone draw here for the Gulls. Mazer to take it against Kraus. Right wing circle. Seahawks win it cleanly. Carangelo. Actually make this Sage Englund. Give him back on the near side. Tip through center. Ryan Willett chasing down the left-hand side. Zaremli tripped up. Puck loose in behind the net. Kroon comes free with it. Out through center. Here comes Kraus up the right-hand side. Kraus in the slot with a shot. Blocked in front. Rebound brought out to the wing by the Gulls. Seahawks send it in and look to give chase. Eric Johansson snaps it all the way up. Onside, here come the Gulls. With a wrist shot, Latinovic makes the save. And then Zaremli, after the whistle, spills out Connor Beatty. And this is sure to draw a penalty. Seahawks cannot let their frustrations get the better of them. It's a 1-0 game. Zaremli doesn't like the whistle. Thinks the two of them were locked up, but right now that is going to get called every single time, especially after we had that big pile up a few minutes ago. Offensive zone draw for the Gulls here on the power play, looking to add to their lead. Noah Strawn, left wing circle, straight away up top. Right wing side, Kuczynski, up to the point, Johansson. Left side, Strawn, waiting. Circles on the left wing side, back up top. Johansson, hands off to Craig. His wrist shot blocked, and that one may have gone off the pipe and into the corner. Up top, Craig once again. Right side, Johansson, back to Craig. Waiting, left side, Strawn. Rips on the goal, blocked by Stanley. Under 2 to go, second period. 1:24 to go on the power play here for Endicott, leading 1-0. Craig at the blue line. Hands off right side, Johansson, all the way across to Noah Strawn. Walks it in, plays it to the corner. Back up top, Johansson, straight away. Sends it right side. Manukian trying to send it across for Strawn. We get another whistle. And I think the net off its moorings again. .105 to go on the power play here for Endicott. Manukian moves it right side to Kurapov. Wanting to find Zach Mazur left wing side. He has the lone goal so far. Manukian back to Mazur. Back to Manukian straight away up top. Walks it right side to the circle. His wrister goes wide. Rebound comes all the way to Mazur off the boards near side. Kurapov. Left side Mazur waiting. His wrist shot blocked by Stanley. 33 seconds to go on the power play. Kept in at the blue line by Kurapov. Down the left-hand side. Spins back to the outside. Hands off to Mazur. Left wing circle. Up top for the one-timer. Blocked by DiStefani. Rebound still loose in the slot. Collected by Manukian. Mazur with 17 seconds on the power play. Kurapov, right circle. Hands off up top. Him and Mazur nearly collide. Mazur now right wing circle. Waiting. Wristing. Blocked in the slot. Seahawks chuck it down the ice. And that should do it. Back to even strength with 35 seconds to go in the second period. 1-0 the Endicott lead. And this is icing. Clock continued to run for a moment. They'll put 30 seconds up on the clock. On 28.5. Offensive zone draw here for the Seahawks. With 28 seconds to go in the period. Carangelo will take it against Eric Manukian. Seahawks win the draw. Shot from the point deflected. Near side Willett swipes it out to center. Him and Walensky get tied up. Kuczynski keeps this play on side. Willett with 14 seconds throws it on the goal, and it's punched wide of the net. I think the net off its moorings again. 12 seconds to go. Offensive zone draw here for Endicott. Mitch Shaheen to take it against Tyler Carangelo. And he wins it. Gulls keep it in. Thrown on the goal. Tipped on the net. Rebound loose in the slot. McLean finds it with 3 seconds. He'll scoop it out through center. And that will do it. And that icing or a penalty? No, they called icing in case. But that'll do it for the second. So the Gulls, being outshot and outchanced here through 2 periods, will lead it 1-0 off a goal from Zach Mazur. Well, we will take a break and be back with a call of the third period. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference men's ice hockey action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the third period. Salve Regina trailing Endicott College 1-0 here. First home game for Salve Regina in 618 days. And if they want this one to be a victory, it will have to be in comeback style. Icing right out of the gate here against the Gulls. Salve outshooting Endicott 34-12. But Zach Mazer, the lone goal scorer so far here tonight, 5:09 of the second. From Ryan Willett and Eric Johansson. Pretty much even in face-offs. Seahawks, though, 0 for 4 on the power play. Gulls 0 for 2. Offsides here is the call. And it's been a busy evening for Connor O'Brien. 34 saves. He's not allowed a goal yet so far this season. 5 periods in. Pitched a shutout, his 6th career shutout versus Salem State. Kushinsky near side. Walensky, left wing corner, swings it into the slot. That's picked off. Back the other way comes Noah Strong. Through center, absorbs a hit by DiStefani. Stapled to the boards near side. In the slot, a shot. Rebound punched wide of the cage. Caught in the slot. Out to the high blue line. Picked off by Sennett. Scooped ahead to Walensky. Gets it to the net. He has it poked away from behind. And then an open net. Walensky scores! A goal. I believe that was Manukian. Ran into O'Brien, taking him out of the net. The Seahawks will take that gift, and it's tied. You don't often see a goal like that. Well, there goes the shutout for O'Brien. I mean, what more can you do? I believe it was Manukian who came crashing in, rode into him. He got pushed way out of his net, almost against the boards. I think he was down against the boards. An empty net for Walensky. So, Connor O'Brien, that one goes on your sheet, but can hardly call that his fault. We start again. See if that is the spark the Seahawks need. Game is tied. Down the middle. Across for Gassick. He lost it. Blue line turning now are the Gulls, given right back to Carangelo. And then he has his pocket picked by Mazer. To the net, left side, trying to hop it in front. Latinovich holding the pipe, keeps it out. Kept alive at the blue line by Parker Schultz. His entry is deflected. A whistle here. And I believe a penalty and a cross check. They're going to call it against Carangelo. So back and forth we go. Just as the Seahawks tie the game. Third power play of the night for Endicott. Mazer at the blue line. Moves it left side. Manukian waiting. Risks it on the goal. Deflected into the right wing corner. Kurapov. Manukian back to Kurapov. Right wing circle faking. Shooting! And it goes high and wide. Off the end glass. Back to Mazer. Sends it across the ice. Kurapov swings it on the goal. Tipped down behind the net. Seahawks looking for a high stick. Don't get it. Boudreau chips it off the glass and out to center. Willett. Over the blue line, hands off, gets the return pass. Up to Mazer, off the boards on the far side. Spun into the corner for Willett. He walks it into the left wing circle, skips it up top to the point. Manukian waiting. Back to the left side for the one-timer, saved by Latinovich. Seahawks trying to fire it out. Kurapov keeps it in right side. Mazer. Top of the left wing circle. His wrist shot deflected. In behind the cage. Kushinsky takes a hit from Benson. Moves it around the boards. Manukian. Top of the right wing circle. Straight away up top for Kurapov. Left side Mazer. His wrister off the glove of Latinovich. Into the corner right side. Seahawks trying to dig it out. Behind the net, Kuczynski shielding the puck from Kroon. Trying to center it. It's deflected. Seahawks angle it off the boards and out. Puck given away. Here's DiStefani. Short-handed trying to dart down the middle. He lost it. And then given back to Willett. Numbers here for Endicott on the power play. Throws it on the goal. Saved by Latinovich. Swept out to center. Walensky now sprints onto it and loses an edge at the blue line. Can't keep it alive. Big hit at center. Seahawks send it in deep. DiStefani, the one taking the worst of that hit. This one down the middle. Latinovich makes the save. Rebound, punched on the cage, and saved again. Zaremli trying to get it out. Seahawks pleading for the officials to stop it as DiStefani was really laboring to get off the ice there. And he just takes a seat on the bench. Looks like he just really seriously had the wind knocked out of him. And the corners, that edge has been difficult. We saw Walensky go down. We've seen a number of Gulls go down that far side blue line along the boards. It's been difficult to navigate for both sides. Zaremli leaves it in the corner near side. Puck up the boards, nearly turned over. Out to center, Gulls with it. Azan Dorsett down the left side behind the net. Even strength. Kraus trying to angle it out. Kept alive by the Gulls. Picked off inside. Zaremli couldn't get out with it. Near side now, Englund. Skates it through center. Dumps it in deep. O'Brien leaves it into the corner right side. Englund comes to get it. Brendan Kim wanting to sweep it on the goal. He gets tied up. Fires it on the net. O'Brien makes the save. Kraus angled off the puck in the right wing corner. Floated back in deep. Manukian trying to skate it out. Brendan Kim holding the line. Saucers it in deep. Turned over. Benson couldn't corral it. Left wing corner. Lifted high and deep. Foot race here and no icing. Boudreau waiting behind Nicholas Latinovich will skate out to the far side. Brendan Kim off the boards. George Sennett can't control it. This one will get down the ice. Latinovich out to field it. Sends it across to the far side. Dumped on back. Here's Walensky. Backhands it in deep. Craig there first for Endicott. Given away. Floated on the net. Deflected into the slot. Now out at the blue line, Boudreau. Wide on the left side. That one takes a hop toward the net. Still loose. Swept in front and no one home. Brendan Kim right side. Up top, Boudreau. His backhand shot behind the net. And into the corner it goes. 14:41 to go in the second. In the third. Game tied at 1. Right side, Brendan Kim. Fakes the shot. Has it poked away. Borges there to clean it up. He'll softly play it in behind the net. Spinning there and curling is George Sennett. He lost it in deep. Goes back with it. Seahawks will make a change. Thomas Albert sends it in deep left side behind the net. Clemens. Puck hopped in front. Touch now to Rinke. With space, he'll chip it into the right wing corner and chase it. Shoemaker down the left side. Moves it back out to center. McLean. Stanley quickly back to Rinke far side. Tied up with the official. Chips it in deep for Griffin Leonard. He takes a hit in the corner. Rinke comes crashing in. Stanley back into the corner. Leonard. Rinke behind the net. Leonard turns in the corner. 1-on-2. Stanley back through center. Plays it to Rinke. Chipped off the boards. Picked up by McLean. Straight down the middle. Bumps into Johansson. The two of them get spilled out into the corner. This one centered. Up top, Shoemaker. Sends it across Stanley. Ripped it on the goal. Had Englund crashing with an open net left side. Big hit on the near side boards. Shoemaker fires it in deep. Griffin Leonard trying to chase it down. Stanley kicks it in, and then Leonard absorbs a big hit. He goes down with his man. That's Johansson. Benson takes it away in deep. The hitting has really picked up here in the last few minutes. Benson trying to get it to the net. That one's blocked. Scoop back down the ice. Seahawks looking for icing. And they get it. .12:42 to go in the third. Game tied at 1. Zach Mazur, the lone goal for Endicott in the second. And then Mitch Walensky scoring on a rather unconventional play as Connor O'Brien got pulled all the way out of his goal behind the net on a collision with his own player. And so Walensky, easiest goal probably of his season. You don't have him much easier in a situation like that, a non-desperation empty net situation. Benson pulled down in behind the net. Delayed penalty. Man shaken up is Andrew Kurapov. Actually make that Matt Giroux. And are they calling this? Which way are they calling this? I don't see anybody heading to the box for Salve. I don't see anybody heading to the box for Endicott. There was a trip called. So they call a trip. Now the door is open. The officials will now pull Thomas Albert from the Endicott bench. So he will sit for 2. Seahawks back on the power play. Benson on the draw. Seahawks 0 for 4 on the power play. Stanley across, one-time shot, Carangelo. That one fought off by O'Brien in front. Borges trying to get to the rebound in the corner. Benson comes away with it. Out to the wing right side, Walensky. Tiptoeing up at the blue line now, down the left-hand side. Spencer Stanley has his pass deflected by Mazur, and then he sweeps it all the way down the ice. Latinovich grabs it and will leave it for Stanley. Stanley over the blue line right side. Swings it back to Walensky in the slot. Trying to throw it on the cage. Deflects wide. Stanley in the corner. Back to Walensky. Curling in the right circle. Trying to move it in front. Carangelo waiting. Shooting and he scores! Tyler Carangelo from point blank range. And the Seahawks take the lead. Power play goal for Salve. That makes it 2-1 with 11:41 to go in the third. Seahawks finally break through on the power play. Now 1 for 5. Well, the hitting had already picked up dramatically from both sides. You got to imagine now Endicott might get engaged physically like that even more so. Now trailing. Here's DiStefani down the middle. Sennett trying to carry it towards the net. He lost it. Seahawks have to just not get wrapped up in that now. They have the lead. Mazur plays it left side in behind the net. Kroon. Zaremli lost his stick. Actually, no, it was the goal who lost his stick. They keep possession. Up top, Manukian left side. Plays it on the net. That one tipped and wide. That one fought off by Latinovich. Puck left side. Falling down is Connor Beatty trying to move it across. Delayed penalty coming here against Salve. Net knocked off its moorings. And we'll address the penalty. This is exactly what the Seahawks did not need. It'll be DiStefani heading to the box. Chance here for Endicott. 10:42 to go in the third. They are 0 for 3 on the power play. They win the draw. Strong left side. Curls at the far board. Snaps it up top to the point. Kept on by Johansson. Thrown towards the net and wide. Puck in the corner far side. Walensky waiting for it. Sends it out to John McLean. Has Stanley streaking shorthanded. Tries to get it to him in the front of the net. Tied up. Back is Noah Strawn through center. Carried over the line by Shaheen. Left for Strawn. Shaheen with a drive. Saved by Lieutenant. They score! Shaheen ties the game on the power play. And we start again. 10:06 to go in the third. (38-18), the shot advantage for Salve. They had taken the lead. But a power play goal for Endicott. We start again, midway through the third. And now a penalty here. A slash, I believe, called against the Gulls. Oh, neither team really doing a good job of maintaining their momentum. And Noah Strawn now goes to the box, and an excellent opportunity here for Salve to take the lead back. Had some wild swings here in this game of momentum. Just when the Gulls are feeling good about themselves now to get back into it. See if the Seahawks can make them pay the way the Gulls just made the Seahawks pay. Endicott finds the puck and sends it long and deep. 9:45 to go in the third. Seahawks played to overtime in their season opener. Could this game be going to overtime as well? That was loose in front and then trickles wide of the pipe. Some crazy bounces here in this third period. And then a foot race here for Kuczynski, and he's tripped up and upended by Carangelo. Tripping is called as Kuczynski goes flying into the goal. He accelerated to the puck. Now, I think they were side by side. I do not believe we'll be getting a penalty shot. Short-lived power play. .924 to go in the third. I think they're just trying to put the penalty time back up for Noah Strawn. 1:22 left on his minor. And then you'll have a 36-second power play for Endicott with a chance to take the lead. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for now. We'll see how long this even stays 4-on-4. Seahawks win the draw. Puck bounced out near the blue line. Boudreau scoops it and carries through center over the blue line right side. Couldn't cut his way towards the net, lost the puck. Johansson drops it in deep. Kevin Craig carries it out through center. Fires it into the right wing corner. Boudreau battling with Johansson, who falls down. Seahawks looking to counter quickly with numbers. 3-on-2. DiStefani up the right side. Forced to the wall. Boudreau leaves it behind the net for Sennett. Taken by Johansson now for Endicott. Up the far side, Willette over the blue line. His one-timer saved by Latinovich. And he'll freeze it. 8:26 to go in the third. Game tied at 2. Offensive zone draw here for Endicott. Left wing side. 25 seconds left of 4-on-4. And then a power play for the Gulls. Shoemaker can't keep it away from Laurenchak, left wing side. Spins back behind the net, shielding the puck. Into the right wing corner, Laurenchak goes now. Zaremli trying to knock it away. Near side, Walensky gives it back to Matt Giroux. Manukian. Now Stanley. Seahawks on the penalty kill now. Just send it long and deep. O'Brien paddles it behind the cage. 26 seconds to go on a power play here for Endicott. 7:47 and counting to go in regulation. Beatty fires it hard off the glass. Zaremli far side. Leaves it behind the net. Kroon trying to push it forward. Seahawks looking to clear, and they do. Caden Krause, one man up. Sprinting along with Eric Manukian. Knocks him to the boards. Thomas Albert through center. Chips it off the glass in deep. Benson can't get to it for Salve. Right wing corner. Behind the net. Given away to Kroon. Zaremli swings it up the near side. Krause sends it for Benson. Back to even strength. Benson trying to carry right down the middle. Craig pokes it into the corner. Benson recovers it there. Looks to cycle it all the way up top. Throws it wide into the left wing corner. Krause and England trying to track it down. Puck loose in the slot. Seahawks trying to keep it on, and they do. Kim down the left-hand side. Rolls it towards the net. Tries to fire it in on the backside. Denied by O'Brien. 6:41 to go in regulation. Boudreau will just fire it in deep as the Seahawks will change out their forward line. Here's Craig. Back to Schultz. Kuczynski. Good to see him up after he got spilled out by Carangelo. Giving away to Mazer. Down the middle with a shot. That one puts just wide of the cage. Latinovich flashing the boot to keep that away and keep it out. Dangerous turnover there for Salve. Nicholas Latinovich up to the task. Here's Kim right side. Azano on the backhand just gets it out to center. Taken away. Right side, Sennett streaking to the net. The Seahawks can't get it there. Walensky now curling. Straight away up top, he sprints right side. Just looks to fire it blindly into the slot, tipped high and wide. Collected by Sennett. And the senior captain will leave it into the corner, now back behind the net. DiStefani trying to center it. No one there for Salve. Taken by Matt Giroux. He'll skate to the blue line and backhand it softly in and deep. 5:26 to go in regulation. Cross-ice pass taken back by the Gulls. Laurenchak. Borges and Laurenchak. Azano there trying to wedge it free. And he does. Here's Borges now at center. Across to Rinke with speed left side. Snaps it on the goal. Pad save made by O'Brien. Puck in behind the net. We have a whistle here. And this is going to be against Rinke. They're going to call him for a hold. 4:59 to go in the third. And Rinky will head to the box. Power play here for Endicott. A chance to take the lead. And we're going to get a timeout. Endicott will call it with 4:59 to play here in the third. We'll keep it here. 4:59 to go in the third. Power play coming for the Gulls. And we'll catch you up here if you're just joining us. Game tied at 2. Seahawks have been outchancing and outshooting Endicott all night long. But the Gulls took a 1-0 lead. 5:09 of the second. Zach Mazer. Mitch Walensky here in this third period. It's been a wild third period. Tied the game on a play where O'Brien got knocked out of his net by his own player. Seahawks took a 2-1 lead at 8:17 of the third. Tyler Carangelo on the power play. And then Endicott has tied it. Mitch Shaheen at 9:54 on a power play of the third period. Has tied this game at 2. 40-21 the shot advantage for Salve. But none of that matters right now. This one is a fight. Endicott, the 9th-ranked team, according to USCHO, coming into tonight. 4:59 to go in regulation. Power play here for Endicott. And they win the draw. Manukian up top, across to Mazer. Back to Manukian. He changes place with Mazer, now wide on the left side. Straight up top, Mazer. Right side. Kurapov all the way up top, back again, Manukian. Kurapov waiting in the high slot. Now backs it out to the blue line. Mazer. Kurapov again up top. Mazer swings it in deep left side. Kurapov waiting. One time from Manukian, floated up high. Seahawks just batted out of the air, out to center. 1:20 to go on the power play here for Endicott. Kurapov up the left side. Looks to swing it across. Manukian fires it in deep. Kuczynski swings it all the way around. Mazer not able to keep it in. Kraus now with a chance shorthanded. He carries wide. Now looking to cut middle. Turns the corner left side and will just spin back out and look for help. Wise move here from Caden Kraus. Just ragging the puck and killing time. Had a chance there to fire it on the net. Opted instead to circle back and dump it in. And that's taken about an extra 20 seconds here off the power play for Endicott. Up the right side with it, Ryan Gaulin as a stick goes flying high in the air. Puck gets out of play. And after we had a puck come up towards the booth already, that stick went flying in the air, having flashbacks. 3:33 to go in the third. 35 seconds to go on the power play here for Endicott. And I believe we will draw in neutral ice, and we will. Right side, just outside of the Seahawks zone. One back to Johansson. Played across. Walensky nearly had it. Borges will fire it in deep on the clear. O'Brien leaves it for Johansson behind the net. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Johansson sprinting through center, down the middle. Now carries wide left side and looks to set it up. Craig pinching in deep behind the net. Hops away from Connor Beatty. Puck in the corner right side. Craig with a drive. Latinovich makes the save. Puck still loose. Big pile up in front. And Latinovich able to find it and freeze it. And now like a game of Twister will untangle everybody in front of the net. 2 seconds remain on the Endicott power play with exactly 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Griffin Leonard will take this draw for Salve. Won by the Gulls. Back up top to Giroux. He throws it on the net. Tipped and saved by Latinovich. That'll do it for the power play. Rinky out of the box, and we're even. 2:56 left in regulation. Puck in the corner right side. Gulls win the draw. Behind the net, Gollin. Ridden into by McLean. He knocks him down. Boudreau trying to find the puck in deep. And now he looks to skate to space. Boudreau accelerating through center. Over the blue line right side. And offside are the Seahawks. 2:40 to go in the third. We'll redraw here just outside of the Endicott zone, right side. Tangle up on the draw. Gulls control it. Giroux through center. Looks to fire it in deep. Racing to cancel icing is Noah Strawn. Garrett Zaremli in deep. Puck in the left wing circle. Fired into the boards. Kuczynski there to keep it away from DiStefani. He gets hooked up. Seahawks lucky not to see a call there. Right side, Walensky fires it into the left wing corner. George Sennett chasing after it. He's angled off the puck by Giroux. Zaremli trying to hold the line left side. Make that Shoemaker. Back comes Kurov. Strawn down the middle. Kuczynski now. Chased by Zaremli. In behind the net. Shielding it. Throws it in front. Puck still loose. Thrown on the cage and they score! That puck got backhanded out in front. Poked in front of the net. And it's Andrew Kurapov who puts the Gulls on top with 1:58 to go. Well, the Seahawks were down a goal late versus Norwich. They had to pull the goalie, and John McLean forced overtime up in Vermont. The Seahawks are going to need some of that magic here again. 1:54 to go. We'll see when they decide to pull Latinovich. Usually it's about the 1 minute mark. McLean sprinting up the right-hand side. Discards a man. Seahawks can't keep the puck in deep, though. Azzano now back the other way. Here's Borges at center. 1:33 to go. Wrists it left side. In behind the net, O'Brien trying to keep it away from Azzano. Puck in the corner. Craig moves it away into the corner. Keeping an eye now. Brendan Kim trying to carry into the middle, and a penalty coming here. Which way is this going to go? Seahawks will go to the power play with 1:17 to go. Tripping called with 1:17 to go. We'll see. The Seahawks, I got to imagine, will call a timeout. Maybe they'll wait for everybody to get set up and then call it. No, Latinovich is going to stay out there. So the Seahawks are going to play, at least for now, 5-on-4. And now we get the timeout. Latinovich initially skated out to his net. Seahawks call for time with 1:17 to play. We'll see what head coach Zach Klon decides to draw up here. And if Nicholas Latinovich will stay in net. Power play with 1:17 to go. Trying to force overtime here at St. George's. Well, for those of you who have waited 618 days for a home Salve men's hockey game, this one has not disappointed. Everything you could have asked for here tonight in this one. Seahawks wanting to extend the game. Overtime on opening night a week ago. Hoping for that, at least, here tonight. And it looks like Latinovich will stay out there. No, he will not. Now he comes to the bench. Seahawks send 6 out. Sennett, Boudreau, Stanley, Kraus, Walensky, and McLean. Kraus on the draw. Net empty. with 1:17 to go. Puck thrown in front, loose. O'Brien trying to jam it. Behind the cage now it goes. Into the right wing corner. Gulls trying to clear, and they do. Now this is the dangerous part of this. You're skating 6-on-4. The net is empty, and the Gulls can just take as many shots as they want down towards that open net. It's the chance you have to take. This one backhanded down just wide. Sprinting back is Boudreau. 40 seconds to go. Seahawks with the empty net and a power play, skating 6-on-4. Here's Kraus all the way across. Walensky fires it into the zone. Ping-ponged around in the corner. Gulls with it. Look to send it down the ice and wide. 26 seconds to go. Seahawks maybe have one more rush left here. Stanley across to Kraus. Scoops it into the zone. 15 seconds to go. We have a whistle. I think a hand pass ruled here. We will draw at center ice with 15.1 to go. And the net empty. This has been a wild third period. 4 total goals here in the period. Kraus tied up on the draw. McLean trying to carry it down the middle. Sent down the ice by the Gulls. 10 seconds. If the Seahawks can hurry, they might get a chance. Quickly back up to center. Sent it with 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Boudreau sends it wide of the net, and that will do it. A back and forth, wild third period. And the Gulls, who came into the period with a 1-0 lead, will leave with a 3-2 victory. A disappointing home opener for Salve Regina, but when this series began, the Seahawks and the Gulls, back in 2015-16, the Gulls' inaugural year, the first 6 meetings between these teams, the road team won every match for the first 6 meetings. So the beauty of the conference schedule, tomorrow afternoon, actually, the Seahawks will be up in Beverly to try and return the favor. So you don't have to sit and stew about this one too long. You get revenge if you choose immediately. So tonight, the Gulls, they prevail 3-2 here in St. George's. The teams, as I said, will match up tomorrow night up in Beverly. That game slated for a 3 p.m. start. The Seahawks fall to 0-2 on the season, 0-1-0 in the CCC. Endicott, the 9th-ranked team in the nation, they improved to 2-0, 1-0-0 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. Want to thank our entire staff and production crew. Owen Callahan, Kylie Callahan producing tonight. Owen Callahan, Presley Boyce, Moira Terrell, and Michaela Ames providing live stats. Stephen Pasadelis for manning the crow's nest here with me and providing camera work for you here this evening. And I want to thank you all for joining and listening along with us here tonight. Once again, your final Endicott College 3, Salve Regina 2. I am Andy Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.